Join here, Point Loma men's basketball, a 76-66 win over Westmont. Head coach Justin Downer. To his right, James Nobles. To his left, Jaden Matingu. Coach, congrats on the win. Strong finish to the regular season here. Talk about the performance today and just the momentum you get from today's win.
Yeah, I mean, our whole mentality going into this was to prepare for March. Literally in 6 hours we'll be there. And so really funny to play a team that's in second place for the first time all season on your last game, right? Not to mention they run a matchup zone. They probably run more sets than anybody in the league. And so on a one-day prep, without our leading scorer, I'm just so proud of the guys' fight and togetherness. And so, this week was huge for us. We needed a couple tight ones, right? And really let the results go, win or lose on both games, right? We needed a couple to test our fortitude, to come together. And man, tonight's guys, they played with poise, they played together, and they played like a brotherhood, and we're proud of them.
Jaden, for you, back-to-back 20-point games, 21 to lead all scorers tonight. You were just kind of in attack mode, got to the free throw line, 10 of 11. You drew 10 fouls tonight. Just talk about your mindset, just that aggressiveness you were showing all night long.
Yeah, definitely a great opportunity to bounce back in this game for us as a team. And like Coach said, they run a matchup zone, so a lot of holes to attack and a lot of gaps to drive. So just trying to be aggressive, find my guys, and get a bucket when I can.
Oh, James, for you, senior day, only senior honored, 14 points for you. Talk about being able to put together a performance like that on James Noble's day here today.
Just all about the preparation. We prepare well all week, even though we only had a one-day prep. The things we did all week helped translate to this game. So, yeah.
Coach, obviously, James only been here 1 year, but just talk about his impact on the program and what he's meant to the Sea Lions this year.
He was the first commit in this recruiting class, and so we lose 7 guys last year, 4 all-conference players, guys that have won four conference championships. And when the transfer portal opened and we found out Sonoma State was discontinuing their program, James was a priority for us. And so his versatility, his ability to kind of play positionless, get on the rim, defend multiple positions, is all things that we knew we were getting with what we had to replace. But I've just been so thankful for the person that he is. I knew he was a great kid. He'd come with glowing reviews, but he's exceeded expectations as a teammate. He's exceeded expectations in terms of his coachability. Comes in, he's an everyday guy, never too high, never too low, just constant and steady for us. And so to be the only senior on the roster, right, that means you've seen more basketball than everybody else on the team, and that's a huge responsibility to have. And I'm thankful, right? And we might have to get social media going on this NCAA thing. Hopefully he gets 2 senior nights. So we'll talk about that later.
Jaden, talk about that there was a stretch there in the second half. Westmont was hanging around, but you guys able to extend it up to 14. What do you think the key there in the second half as you guys pulled away there?
Yeah, I think it was really just like staying to our process, trying not to get too high or too low. We knew the runs were going to go both ways, and if we did what we were supposed to do, stay in our principles, and just were relentless on us, then we would have a result we would like.
James, talk about defensively there in the second half, held them to 31% shooting. Especially in response to Thursday. What would you like from the group defensively here tonight?
In the first half we talked a lot about rebounding. So in the second half we kind of just brought that with us to make it an emphasis to go get the ball above the rim, and then showed during the second half. That's why we were able to push the lead.
Coach, obviously, you've been talking about team finding ways to win in different ways. What did you learn about the group tonight? Obviously, playing a talented Westmont team, a team you hadn't seen all year. What did you learn tonight?
Westmont adjusts both naturally and intentionally more than any team in the league. Offensively, defensively, they're constantly trying to find mismatches on both ends. When you're playing against a matchup zone, the hardest thing about it is the advantage that's there on the first possession might not be there on the second possession. And so watching guys that have never played against a matchup zone together and find ways to share the basketball, play together, and just be process over result the whole game. Not all the possessions were pretty on either end, right? But we stayed competitive, finished possessions when we had to, and guys like James and Jaden, when we needed them to make a big play, on both ends they did.
Jaden, talking about just what this win does for you guys. Regular season over now, Pac West tournament coming up. How can you build off this going forward?
Yeah, I think a lot of lessons were learned this week in these 2 games, and it's everything that we're going to need to carry on to March if we want to win a lot of games. So simple things like communicating, defense, rebounding, all those things matter way more in March, and I thought those were lessons we're going to be able to carry on.
James, obviously you guys hosting the Pac West tournament next week. How excited are you to be back here in Golden Gym for that?
Very excited.
Simple man.
Coach, any closing thoughts now? Regular season done, postseason here we come.
Well, we get this great blessing of luck again to go into conference tournament into spring break. And so we'll miss a lot of the students. Students, if you are here, okay, that beach ain't going anywhere, all right? It'll be there all week. So if we could get you Friday, right, take a break, would be great. Community would love to have you guys out as we support these guys, have just an incredible season and try and go, win another Pac West championship.
Gentlemen, well done tonight. We'll see you back here on Friday.
Go Sea Lions.